Good morning, pilgrims, on day 14 of the Camino Francés. 14, 2 weeks, man. Everything that we've done, oh my God, incredible. Imagine where we'll be 2 weeks from now.
Where are we gonna be 2 weeks from now?
We're gonna be just at the base of the climb to Galicia. Oh my God, man, this trip is going by so fast. We woke up as usual at 5:30 in the morning. We were under the impression that every day was going to be closed this morning here and we were going to have breakfast in the next town, in the town of Ajes. But just as we're making our way out, we see that the last bar was open and it was full of pilgrims. So we decided to head in and of course do the line and wait and get our breakfast. We had toast as usual with a café con leche and orange juice. So today we have officially like a 25 kilometer, 26 kilometer day to Burgos, but we're planning to make it shorter. We're planning to make it 17 kilometers. We're just gonna walk all the way to the airport, to the perimeter, where we're gonna pick up a bus and do the last 5 kilometers into town, 5 or 7, I'm not quite sure, and skip the industrial section, which is not good, no bueno, no. It's really cold right now. It's getting colder by the day. And I think it has something to do with Burgos being the coldest city in Spain. But to be honest with you, I don't mind it at all. Because I'd rather it be cold than scorching hot. All right, let's get the day started, buddy. Let's do this.
It's currently 12 degrees Celsius and 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 13 degrees Celsius or 55.4 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies.
It's a cold, cold morning, man. I love it. I love it. We're enjoying this walk here through the forest. The last forest that we're gonna see for a while. I say for the next 2, maybe 2.5 weeks. Because tomorrow we're gonna enter the plains of La Meseta. And there's nothing like this until we enter probably El Bierzo, around that area. All right, the next town is Ajes, a very nice looking town. I really like it. I was really looking forward to having breakfast there because there's a bar that I stop by every single time that I pass by. So maybe I'll just go there and get a stamp. Giancarlo needs to put up his pin on his backpack, so that might be just the excuse that we need to make a quick stop. All right, let's enjoy this morning and hope for the temperature just to go up just a little bit, right, Giancarlo?
Yeah.
Your hands are freezing, I can tell. We got another gorgeous sunrise. Yes, we do. Yesterday we missed it because it was foggy and cloudy all morning. So it is goodbye to the forest, yes sir, and hello to the plains. Down below we have the town of Ajes and we can see up ahead Atapuerca and today's climb as well. We got a very nice view from up here. And here we are. It is 8:30 in the morning. We have made it to the town of Atapuerca after making our way past Ajes, where we did our little routine. We got the stamp, and Giancarlo put up his pin on his backpack. It's been a quiet morning, warming up slowly. I think you can take this off already. This town of Atapuerca is where I celebrated my birthday in 2023. This is a town that has been growing on me over the years. I really like it now. And last year, when I stayed here, 2 subscribers came to visit me, 2 Spaniards that drove from the beach of Laredo on the Camino del Norte. If you guys remember, that was that beach where I was walking with Noé, and it felt like we were walking on water. That was an incredible day, an incredible stage. And from here, of course, we have today's climb. We gotta start climbing, but maybe after we take a little break, right? So Giancarlo, how was that climb?
It was really hard.
Was it rocky and steep?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we made it to the cross at the top and then slowly made our way down to the first town, Cardeñuela, where we are right now. We went to a bar to have a snack. Giancarlo had a chocolate croissant and I had a café con leche with a bocadillo. When we were leaving, we came across the monks or the friars. They were arriving. They're just doing the section from Logroño to here to Burgos, and one of them is from my hometown in Cuba. So you can imagine we were just talking there for a little bit. We had a great time. They invited us to Mass at 7 at the Cathedral. So we're going to see them there, right? Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to head over to the airport now to catch our bus. Let's do this. have made it around the airport's perimeter. Man, what a walk. It's so hot right now. We're here in the shade waiting for the bus. Just in time, we made it here at 12:20 and the bus is supposed to pass at 12:30. It's gonna shave off 7 kilometers on today's stage. The 7 ugliest kilometers that you can imagine, walking next to the industrial park, the Polígono Industrial, the industrial section here in the city. Oh man, I remember in 2017, it was raining so hard. It was so cold that by the time I made it to the municipal albergue, I think I was already showing signs of hypothermia. Nothing compared to that, of course, but we're just gonna skip it. Giancarlo is done. Are you done, Giancarlo? It's that time of the day, right? How much have we walked already? Let's see. We've done quite the walk anyways. 19 kilometers. There you go. All right, here it comes. Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. After half an hour on that bus, we skipped ahead 7 kilometers. We saw all the other pilgrims walking through the industrial section, those sections that I really don't like to walk on. It was a good call, right, Giancarlo? He took the biggest nap on my leg, so my leg is a little bit numb right now. We have made it here to the city center. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, of course. We're about to walk through the main gate, get to see the cathedral, and then head over to the albergue so we can check in. This is one of those nice cities that if you're planning to take a rest day, you can take one right here. That's for sure. I always follow the river walk into the cities. I've done it in Pamplona, I've done it here, and there's a little section. Is it in León? No, it's actually leaving this city as well. So whenever you have the chance, do so. Don't do the industrial section. Those are the ones that are boring. Boring, boring, boring. The river walks are fun. All right. Are you ready? Are you excited? You're still sleepy. Let's walk through the main gates. Well, here we are at the albergue. We have an incredible view here from this window. Of course, we're staying in bunk beds, and we have this one here in the corner. And something that we realized when we picked up the luggage is that, oh my God, Giancarlo forgot his retainers at the hostel where we stayed yesterday, and they were so kind to put it on a plastic bag. Oh man, that saved our ass. That's another hurdle, I guess, that we had to cross. And yet another one. Today is just full of surprises. My little, what do you call this? Like an ID clip on, like for the office that I've been using to hold this to this corner so that in case the magnet goes loose and it falls over, it doesn't hit the ground. Well, it broke. Yes, it did. So now I have to find a replacement here in this city. I should be able to find one. If not, then I just have to reconfigure my whole setup here and just break it apart and have it on my fanny pack But that means that every time I need to get a shot, I have to put it together, get the shot, pull it apart, and store it. And I know from experience that if I have to do that, I usually get less shots. So let's see if this room stays quiet or if it fills up really fast. There's already a pilgrim here. We're on that corner over there. We're about to take our showers. We went to the cathedral just to get our stamp really quickly, and we also got our picture by that famous pilgrim statue. The guys are sitting with the cathedral as a backdrop. Day full of surprises, full of things. Let's explore the town. That's all I have to say. Alright guys, I think it's time to wrap this up. We had an incredible afternoon here in Burgos. We've done so many things. As you can see, there's gonna be a festival taking place in the city. The streets are just full of people. It's gonna be an interesting night tonight for sure at the Albergue with the windows open. Let's see, when we arrived, we went to have a bite to eat for lunch. Giancarlo didn't eat much. He didn't even like the chicken. I had a few tapas, of course. And then we went to visit the cathedral, which is right here behind us. We went to the Pilgrim's Mass with a group of friars that have been walking with us ever since Logroño. They finished here, they live here. So it was nice to wrap that up. Wrap also the first stage of the Camino, because tomorrow a new stage on the journey is gonna start. We're gonna enter the plains of La Meseta. The temperature is gonna be through the roof, 95 degrees is gonna be the height. No shade inside other than our umbrellas and our little fans, so we came prepared. We just had churros also. We had churros with chocolate. And we went to have a pizza for dinner, and there we met our two pilgrim friends from Miami that we haven't seen in a long time. So we just were sitting there enjoying our pizzas and having sharing stories of over the last few days. So that's it. I guess this is the end of this stage on the Camino. Tomorrow we start a new one. It's gonna be a good one, of course. La Meseta is always welcome. It's gonna be different. Total change to the landscape, and we may see new pilgrims. We may say goodbye to a few other ones, right?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early as usual.